Okay, we're on to scene 8. Miski, female soldier, German ship, 1914 to 18, 1-1 warship, Jutland. World War One warship, can we guess, says the teacher. Let's start off with a prediction exercise. What actually is going to happen in this scene? Can I ask the Learning to Learn chief, please, what you think might happen? Well, I am going to make a bold guess here that Miski is a pupil, a student, a 12-year-old who gets put in the First World War at Jutland, and I reckon the Time Devil enables her to change history in some kind of way. I don't really know what happened at Jutland, don't really know much about the First World War. Does anyone else? Can I ask the assessor, please? I would assess my understanding of the First World War is pretty good, because as you know, I'm good at history, and I would like to point out one really important thing. The Germans won the First World War. No, they didn't, says the motivator. The Germans did not win the First World War. The British did, and the Americans, so you're completely wrong there, aren't you? How can you be so stupid? And the teacher might intervene and say, come on guys, we don't call each other stupid. We've got a kind of atmosphere where we can allow each other to make mistakes, and no blame atmosphere, please. And can we just apologise to each other, which the two people should do. Okay, so we've got a bit of a prediction. Let's read through the scene and then we can summarise it. I'm going to hand over to the assessor, I think, to summarise the scene. And the assessor, sort of skimming and scanning back over the scene, having read it once or even twice or even 3 times, says, well, actually, you know what, of all the scenes in this play, this is actually one of the simplest, because you got Miski, she sort of lands in the First World War and in the sea, and then gets picked up by a German ship, and on her mobile phone, Ty is actually in the exhibit of Jutland in the National Maritime Museum, and she texts Miski the kind of map of what happened at the battle, and the German captain of the ship realizes that he has the positions of the ship, so it's sort of highlighted here. You know, he has the positions of the ship, which obviously he didn't have in the real battle, and because he has all the positions of all the British ships, he's able to like kill them all, smash them all, you know, shoot at them all, whatever. Do you reckon I've done a pretty good job there? Motivator can say, yeah, really good job, yeah, because I don't think this scene is simple at all. You say it's simple, but I don't. I think that it's actually one of the most complicated scenes in the play, because you've got a few different places and things happening, haven't you? So you've got Ty, who's actually in the National Maritime Museum. She's sending pictures to Miski, who is on a German warship, as to what is happening, and so and then Miski sort of gets attacked, doesn't she? Because she is resentful that the Germans weren't supposed to win this battle, Miski, and Miski gets the phone out of the captain's hands in order to sort of stop the British being killed, and so and then the Germans sort of all turn on her and try and kill her. So I wouldn't say it was particularly simple at all. Teacher can ask, questioner, do you have any questions about this? I suppose, you know, we've asked like what is happening, but you know, why is again, my question in a lot of these scenes is like, why is this happening? Why are we reading about this? Because it didn't actually happen, did it? The Germans didn't win the First World War, so why are we kind of reading about something that where supposedly they did? Can I ask the Learning to Learn chief about that? Because you haven't said very much at the moment. Learning to Learn chief. Well, I think it's actually quite interesting to think about things sort of not going as the way they were supposed to, because it makes you think, like what would have happened if the Germans had won the First World War? Would our world be different today? Would it be nicer? Because there might not have been a Hitler or anything like that, mightn't there? That is a really good point, the motivator says. Yes, and let's just make sure that everyone is sort of clear about all the events. So teacher might go around the group just checking that people have understood things, and the assessor could assess their understanding too.